Hello, dear gamers, and welcome back to Playwave, your one-stop destination for all things gaming. I'm thrilled to have you join us today as we embark on a journey down memory lane. If you're a true gaming aficionado or just someone who appreciates the classics, you're in for a treat. In this video, we're turning back the clock to a time when the gaming world was forever changed. We're about to dive deep into the Dreamcast's treasure trove of games and uncover the top 10 Dreamcast games that made this iconic console a legend. From thrilling adventures to pulse-pounding action, the Dreamcast had it all. These games not only entertained us but also shaped the industry we love today. Whether you've been a Dreamcast fan since day one or you're just discovering these gems for the first time, this video is for you. But before we get started, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. That way, you'll stay up to date with all our gaming content, from retro classics to the latest releases. So, grab your controllers, turn up the nostalgia, and let's begin our countdown of the top 10 Dreamcast games. Get ready to relive the magic of this beloved console with us. Without further ado, let's power up and jump into the world of Dreamcast gaming. Headhunter is an action-adventure game set in a dystopian, cyberpunk future. You play as Jack Wade, a former cop-turned-headhunter whose primary job is to track down and capture criminals who have undergone head transplants for eternal youth. The game offers a mix of action and stealth, allowing players to choose their approach. As you control Jack Wade from a third-person perspective, you'll navigate through a variety of environments, each with its own unique atmosphere and challenges. The core gameplay revolves around tracking down leads, infiltrating locations, and engaging in intense combat to capture criminals. This involves surgically removing their heads and storing them in a special machine. Headhunter also features puzzles and challenges that require problem-solving skills, adding depth to the gameplay. You'll have access to a range of gadgets and upgrades to aid in your missions, including weapons and stealth gear. The game's story is rich and unfolds through cinematic cutscenes, with moral choices that can impact the outcome overall. Headhunter on the Dreamcast offers an engaging narrative, cinematic experience, and a mix of action, stealth, and puzzle-solving elements, all set in a captivating cyberpunk world. House of the Dead 3 is a rail shooter arcade game that was released in 2002. In this game, you take on the role of Special Agents Thomas Rogan and G. Your mission is to investigate the sinister events at the DBR Corporation, a company responsible for the creation of dangerous undead creatures. The gameplay in House of the Dead 3 follows the traditional rail shooter mechanics. You are automatically guided through various stages, and your primary objective is to eliminate waves of oncoming zombies and other monstrous creatures. You have access to a variety of firearms in the game, with shotguns being the main weapon. Throughout the game, you can upgrade to more powerful shotgun models by collecting special items. There's also a secondary weapon, the handgun, which you can use for precision shooting. To dispatch the undead, you simply aim your reticle at them and pull the trigger to fire. However, you need to be mindful of reloading your weapon, adding an element of strategy and timing to the gameplay. The game's storyline unfolds as you progress through different stages, revealing the events surrounding the DBR Corporation and the undead threat. At the end of each chapter, you'll encounter challenging boss battles that require specific strategies to defeat. Shenmue 3 is an action-adventure video game that continues the story of Ryo Hazuki as he seeks to avenge his father's murder. The game features an open-world environment with two main locations, the tranquil Chinese village of Bailu and the bustling city of Niaowudai. In Shenmue 3, players can freely explore these detailed environments, interact with non-playable characters, and engage in various activities. The game incorporates a day-night cycle and dynamic weather, creating an immersive and realistic world. Combat is a significant aspect of the gameplay. Ryo Hazuki can engage in hand-to-hand combat, with an emphasis on realism and martial arts. Players must train, spar with other characters, and improve their combat skills to become a formidable fighter. The game offers a rich narrative experience. Players follow Ryo's journey as he uncovers secrets and searches for answers about his father's murder. The story unfolds through engaging dialogue and interactions with a wide range of characters. Shenmue 3 also features numerous quests and side activities. These activities include fishing, gambling, and even operating a forklift, adding depth to the game and allowing players to immerse themselves in the world and its culture. Toy Commander for the Sega Dreamcast is an action-packed game where you take on the role of a toy commander, navigating through various household environments to complete missions. The game offers a unique blend of action and strategy. You'll explore different rooms in a house, like the kitchen, living room, and attic, each with its own set of missions and challenges. The primary objectives of these missions can vary, from rescuing hostages to battling enemy toys and solving puzzles. As a toy commander, you have an array of toy vehicles at your disposal, including tanks, helicopters, and cars, each with distinct abilities and weapons. Combat plays a significant role, and you'll engage in battles with other toy enemies using your arsenal of weapons. Like water cannons and missiles, the game also incorporates resource management, where you need to wisely use resources like ammunition and fuel to successfully complete missions. Scavenging for these resources within the household environment adds an extra layer of challenge. Missions are designed with a variety of objectives, from simple tasks like delivering packages to more complex ones requiring strategic planning and execution. One of the game's standout features is the attention to detail in creating a realistic miniature world within the household setting. Virtua Tennis. Virtua Tennis offers an immersive tennis experience with a range of features and gameplay mechanics. You start by selecting a professional tennis player from a roster, each with unique attributes and skills. The game modes include Exhibition Mode for quick matches against the computer or a friend, and World Circuit Mode, where you embark on a career as a tennis player, competing in various tournaments. The game features real-world tennis courts with different surfaces like grass, clay, and hardcourt, each affecting ball physics differently. The controls are intuitive, allowing you to perform basic shots like forehand, backhand, volleys, as well as lobs and drop shots. Timing and positioning are crucial. And skillful play is rewarded with realistic physics. AI opponents offer varying difficulty levels, from easy to challenging, requiring you to adapt your tactics. Multiplayer matches are a highlight, providing competitive gameplay. As you progress in World Circuit, you can unlock outfits and accessories for your player. The game boasts impressive graphics and animations, along with sound effects and commentary for immersion. Additionally, there are entertaining mini-games, such as Tennis on the Beach and Giant Pong. Sword of the Berserk: Guts Rage is an action-adventure game released for the Sega Dreamcast in 1999, set in the dark and brutal world of Kentaro Miura's Berserk manga and anime series. In this game, players take on the role of Guts, the protagonist, a skilled swordsman armed with the massive Dragon Slayer sword. The gameplay revolves around intense hack-and-slash combat and storytelling. As players control Guts, they navigate a 3D environment with fixed camera angles, exploring various locations from the manga. The game closely follows the Golden Age arc storyline, which is a key segment of the Berserk narrative. Combat is a central focus, and players engage in fast-paced, brutal battles against a wide variety of monstrous and grotesque enemies. Guts' primary weapon, the Dragon Slayer, is the centerpiece of combat, but players can also utilize secondary weapons. The combat system emphasizes combos and timing, allowing players to execute different attacks and finishing moves. One unique feature of the game is Guts' deathblow attacks. When his rage meter is full, he can unleash devastating finishing moves that deal massive damage to enemies. The game also includes epic boss battles against iconic characters from the Berserk series, such as Zod and Nosferatu Zod. Soldier of Fortune is a first-person shooter game released in 2000. In the game, you play as John Mullins, a mercenary working for the shop. Your primary objective is to complete various missions in different international locations. The game features a single-player campaign with a series of missions that take you to diverse settings like South America, Eastern Europe, and the Middle East. Each mission typically has a specific objective, such as rescuing hostages, eliminating terrorists, or retrieving valuable information. Soldier of Fortune is known for its realistic and detailed weapon models. Players can choose from a variety of firearms, including pistols, shotguns, assault rifles, and heavy weapons. The game's Ghoul engine allows for realistic damage modeling, resulting in graphic dismemberment and gore. The Ghoul damage system is a standout feature, allowing for precise targeting of enemy body parts. Shoot an enemy in the leg, and they'll limp, shoot an arm, and they'll drop their weapon. This level of detail in damage modeling was quite innovative for its time. The game focuses on realism in terms of weaponry and damage. Players often need to plan their approach, conserve ammo, and consider the best way to engage enemies. MDK2 is a third-person shooter that offers a dynamic and engaging gaming experience. As you dive into this unique world, you'll take control of 3 distinct characters, each with their own set of skills and abilities. Kurt Hectic, the primary character, dons a special suit that allows him to glide with a parachute, snipe enemies with precision using a high-tech sniper helmet, and unleash heavy firepower through a chain gun. His gameplay involves a combination of precise shooting, platforming, and puzzle solving. Dr. Hawkins, a brilliant scientist, brings a different dimension to the game. Equipped with the Octafly device, she can hover effortlessly, exploring levels from a unique perspective. Her Raptor tool enables her to manipulate objects, hack terminals, and create bridges and platforms, essential for advancing through the levels. Max the dog, a robotic, 4-armed canine, adds intense action to the mix. Max wields multiple weapons simultaneously, making him a formidable force. He can create protective shields, launch homing missiles, and fire a devastating Vulcan cannon. The game presents a delightful blend of humor, surreal environments, challenging puzzles, and intense combat. Crazy Taxi 2 for the Dreamcast immerses you in a frenetic, arcade-style driving experience. You step into the shoes of a fearless taxi driver navigating a bustling and vividly crafted fictional city. Your primary objective is to pick up passengers and race against the clock to deliver them to their destinations as swiftly as possible, all while executing daring and gravity-defying driving maneuvers. The game offers a selection of distinct drivers, each with their own personalities and special abilities, adding a fun element to the gameplay. As you traverse the city's open-world environment, you'll encounter a diverse range of locations, from serene beaches to bustling shopping districts. Creating a dynamic backdrop for your wild taxi adventures, passengers in need of a ride are easily recognizable with colored icons above their heads, indicating their desired drop-off points. Your earnings and score increase the faster you get them to their destinations. However, time is of the essence, and if you fail to meet the time limit, passengers will impatiently bail out of your taxi, resulting in a loss of valuable points. Crazy Taxi 2 encourages audacious driving, and you can perform a range of stunts, drift around corners, and even launch off ramps to reach your goals more rapidly. Resident Evil Code Veronica, released in 2000, is a survival horror game that places you in the shoes of Claire Redfield. She's on a mission to find her missing brother, Chris, and uncovers a harrowing story on a remote island. As you venture through the game, you'll experience the classic survival horror elements that the Resident Evil series is known for. Resources are scarce, so you'll need to carefully manage your ammunition and healing items. Creating a sense of tension and challenge exploration is a central aspect of the gameplay. You'll navigate various locations, solving puzzles and uncovering the island's dark secrets, including the Umbrella Corporation's sinister experiments. Combat plays a crucial role as you face off against a variety of mutated creatures, zombies, and other horrifying enemies. Precise aiming and resource conservation are essential for survival. Puzzles are another hallmark of the game. They are cleverly integrated into the storyline, requiring you to find and use items in inventive ways to progress. Backtracking is a common gameplay element. You'll often return to previous areas with newfound items or information, allowing you to unlock new paths and secrets. Boss battles in Resident Evil Code Veronica are challenging and require strategic thinking to defeat these formidable foes. As we wrap up our countdown of the top 10 Dreamcast games, we hope you've enjoyed this nostalgic journey through the golden era of gaming. The Dreamcast holds a special place in the hearts of gamers, and these classics are a testament to its enduring legacy. But our journey doesn't end here. If you're itching to experience these fantastic games on your Android device, we've got you covered. Whether you're a seasoned Dreamcast enthusiast or a newcomer looking to explore these timeless gems, we're here to help. Just drop a comment below if you want to know how to play Dreamcast games on your Android device, and we'll provide you with a step-by-step guide. It's like carrying a piece of gaming history right in your pocket. And speaking of gaming setups, don't forget to check out our previous video on setting up the Vita 3K emulator. It's a fantastic way to enjoy PlayStation Vita games on your Android. If you haven't checked it out yet, we highly recommend giving it a watch. You can find it in our video library. Before we sign off, a big shout out to our channel, Playwave. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. We're dedicated to bringing you more gaming content, reviews, and tutorials. Stay connected with us as we continue to explore the world of gaming, from classic gems to the latest releases. Keep gaming, keep exploring, and until next time, game on.